Today we're gonna take a look at a mod that is going to turn your world upside down. Alright, so what you guys saw was definitely not a trick. It really is something, and it's by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. MEE. The dude who brought you the likes of the Infinite Map Base and G-Water. Two amazing and incredible mods that push the source engine to its limits and even beyond in some cases. And of course, the dude has come back with a mod that, again, kind of shakes my core in terms of what I thought possible. So, this is the Player Gravity Manipulator, and it's very simple and easy to use. All you do is whip out this stun stick, aim at a surface that is either perpendicular or parallel to the one you're at, and then simply press left click when you get the green box, and you will now appear on said surface. And not only are we stuck to the wall like Spider-Man, but that's right, even the gravity has completely shifted course. Now, you're going to find that we fall, well, differently than we used to. And yes, by the way, you don't have to have it equipped. It is like this forever. Now, of course, the NPCs you spawn in are not going to be affected, so you get some very wild and interesting interactions like, well, having Odessa be on the wall. Or, I guess we're the ones on the wall. It really is all based on your perspective if you ask me. But regardless, we can still shoot and do anything we want to Odessa like normal. Now, of course, if you do want to go back to the floor, simply again find an area with a green box, press left click, and uh-oh, something ain't right. Well, because we did it on a surface, everything is now a little bit cockeyed. As you can see, I mean, wait, I think we can even climb this. Okay, so it's not that slanted, but now I want to know what it looks like being slanted. So now it's even more so slanted than before, and now we might even be able to climb this. Okay, so not quite at that pace yet. What about with this? I think this is pretty much the same. Alright, so you guys get the gist of it. It's a pretty cool mod. I mean, now we can jump further this way, although that also means we pretty much can't even jump this way. Alright, so I know what some of you guys might be thinking. Necros, what the hell does this look like? And, well, it's a little strange. As you can see from the intro, we go into like a Y pose or an A pose, and our weapon is kind of disembodied, and that goes for everything. It doesn't look pretty. But it's not meant to look pretty, it's meant to, well, be a fun and interesting way to experience this game. And of course, as you guys saw in the beginning, yes, you could go all the way on the ceiling, and it really does look just as crazy as you'd probably expect. And also, yes, be careful when you go outside because, well, you're not gonna have a floor anymore. That is until you hit the invisible wall, which I think we did. No, we're just frozen. Alright, so I figured that we'd go to a more open map like Big City. This is going to really show off the incredible nature of this. In fact, in the 10 Big City Maps video we did, I believe we did take a look at a map that actually was just like this. It was just Big City tilted on its side, but of course now you could do it on any map and you don't even need to download, well, a separate Big City map. You could just use this mod and you're pretty much good to go. Now again, this is extremely weird to play the game like this because, again, like I expect, well, to not be able to do stuff like this, but it's actually kind of cool. I believe there's an invisible wall here. Yes, there is. And you could just walk along the invisible wall, and the cool thing is no clip is also affected. So even though we're not even connected to the ground anymore, our center of gravity, or I guess gravity's pole, has been completely switched around. And it is just so strange, because right now it feels like we're going down, but really we're just going forward. It's so weird. Alright, now what about grenades and stuff? Do those still act the same? Yes, they do. So it looks kind of weird, but we're just kind of throwing a grenade and it's just, well, falling. Which is kind of useless, but then again, you can do stuff like this. Alright, so this time again, I went ahead and did it on a slanted surface. It's just such a strange way to play the game. If you guys do find any kind of slanted surface, whether it be a roof or hold up, we might even be able to make our own. Alright, so here we are, but something is really weird. I cannot rotate anything. Holding E does nothing, and I have no clue why. Alright, so that might be a bug, because now I can go ahead and hold E to rotate. But can we... Oh, is this gonna work? It does work. Now, it looks a little weird, but that's pretty cool. So you do have full control over the orientation you get. If you want to go ahead and spawn in some props. Oh god, we're falling. Wait, why are we falling so much all of a sudden? Oh, this is so weird. Oh, we're climbing the wall and we're not even at this orientation. I was hoping this would happen because one of the things I used to do way back when I first got my computer was I would always play custom Far Cry 2 maps, and maybe some of you guys have played it, but there's a map where everything is tilted on its side, but it's bizarre because from some perspectives, it looks like you're flat. Like, I mean, right now it looks a little angled, obviously, but it doesn't look like we should be able to just walk up this thing, yet we can, and it is so strange. And I was hoping to mimic that feeling here, and we are, because again, as you can see, walking around on this, I mean, again, things look a little strange, but, like, not that weird. But then, we could just walk right up this building like nothing. It's just super cool that I was able to emulate that in Garry's mod, and kind of bring back some good memories of when I first had my laptop. But there you guys go. It really is that simple of a mod. I'm not gonna make this a 10-minute video because it's pretty simple. Now, I do want to mention that if you don't want to find the original surface you were on, you could press right click and it'll automatically turn you back into your regular orientation. So you don't have to kill yourself like I was doing earlier. So if you guys ever wanted to flip your world upside down, well, now you don't even gotta think about it. There's a mod for that. As always, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Links will be in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys want to leave a like or subscribe, you totally can. Until next time, thanks for watching, and farewell.